Hi, it's Vanessa, your spiritual auntie, here with a little bit of advice on healing. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed or even unsure of where to begin your healing journey. And just know that those feelings are completely normal. It is a very daunting task. However, there is no wrong answer here. You have to do what feels best for you. The most important thing is that you have the awareness that this is something that you want to embark on. I do have some suggestions on some really helpful starting points. And I want to encourage you to spend some time really examining and reflecting your relationship in history with a few different aspects of human life. So really take some time to reflect on what your experiences were from your earliest memories to today with things like being able to feel safe and secure. So this is where basic human needs come into play, like food and shelter and stuff like that. But then also, what was your experience like with having things like psychological safety? Also, take some time to reflect upon your experiences with being able to express yourself, whether that be emotionally and or creatively, sexually, sensually, things of that nature. What was life like for you around those topics? And then lastly, what were your experiences with things like self-esteem and willpower? How much autonomy did you have over your life growing up until present? And what was your experience with things around how you view yourself? The reason I encourage you to start with those areas is they correspond to our lower chakras or energy centers in our body. The lower chakras are concerned with things that are related to our physical and emotional world. And they're a really good starting point because they allow us to access what are called the higher chakras, or things that are really concerned with our higher collective consciousness. So if you are interested in working on things like being able to express yourself, to use your voice, to advocate for yourself and or others, if you want to increase your intuition, your ability to see things for what they are, your ability to use your hindsight to help with foresight. And if you're interested in increasing the connection to your higher consciousness, having more self-awareness, wisdom, and knowledge, those are all things that are facilitated by the higher chakras. And it's easier to tap into those higher chakras when you have balanced lower chakras, or you've attended to the things that really connect that to our physical form and our basic human needs. So I definitely encourage you spending some time, whether it's just having a simple conversation with yourself around those things, or you use these topics as journal prompts. But this also facilitates other healing modalities. So if you are somebody who is in therapy or considering therapy or waiting maybe for your appointment, doing these sorts of exercises allows you to tap into your higher self-awareness so that as you're meeting with your therapist, you are able to relate things to them that are helpful for them to either make diagnoses or just give you other tools that you can leverage throughout your healing journey. Now, there is a lot more that can be done with all of the chakras. There's things like guided meditation, chakra, energy healing, yoga. Just a number of things that I encourage you to explore and find what works for you. But I would start with at least doing some self-examination, some inner work, so that you can identify any trends or themes or triggers, so that these come up to your higher self-awareness and you're able to articulate them throughout your healing journey and just have awareness to those things. I hope you find this helpful, and as always, take care.